Hello, everybody. Welcome to our special episode of Anthropocene, where we talk about the season one and answer any questions that my cast has or that you guys have. I do want to take a second to thank everybody who has donated to Extra Life this year. We crushed our first goal, and we still have a few more days if you want to help us crush our last goal. But I want to thank everybody here for making it such a great season. I don't think we only missed like one day of recording, I think.
It was a couple. There was a couple times we ended up having to reschedule to the next time.
I thought it was just one.
We'll just say it was just one.
It was back issues for me.
It was just one.
Anyway, so questions, there may be answers.
Should we introduce ourselves again? I feel like
sure, you're not all in costume except for Lance and Kaz. We are missing one of our players tonight. Ray, we love you. We hope you are having a great holiday.
Yeah, Ray.
But yeah, go ahead and start introducing yourselves. We'll start up at the top with Joseph.
Oh, hi, I'm Joseph, and I play Kiv.
You do play Kiv. You want to tell us a bit about Kiv?
It's no longer Strahd backwards. We've already figured out that that's not my real name.
No.
I think
that
for
was
season
fucking
2,
hilarious.
Logan will be up there.
Oh, really?
He still goes by Kiv. That's his alias, but everybody's already figured out that he's Logan.
Not everybody.
No one calls him Logan, though.
Yeah.
That's maybe I'll just leave it up there as Kiv. But that is his alias. So I play Kiv/Logan.
Yes. Star.
Cool. I'm glad you went to Joe first because I accidentally unplugged my mic.
I was just going with around the...
That's what the panic was over here. Hi, I'm Savannah, also known as Star, and I play Annie, who I introduced as Officer the first episode, and then immediately DB was like, Annie, we're cops, we're detectives, and I'm like, oh, fuck! I did not research for this position.
Oh, we'll go down to Lance.
I'm Lance, and I play Order, and he is the caffeine-addicted owner of the Heaven Hotel.
Wait, is it Heaven?
It's Heaven.
Fucking God.
Been an entire fucking season.
And then we'll go over to Kaz or Seth as they are on the stream.
Hello, I'm Seth, and I play Gannett of the prestigious Slater family. He is a meth, not a grounder, not you.
That didn't take long.
Listen.
You started off so nice sounding and then immediately turned pretentious.
Of course.
10 minutes in.
Secrade's being a little butt. Is it Heaven or Haven?
No, he said, is it Haven or Haven?
Oh. Is it Haven or Haven? But yeah.
The Hudson, it's both.
It's the same thing. Yeah, it's Haven.
I do have a question to start off because this was never really addressed. Oren Steiner. That has never been said. And it's on the name thing.
It 100% is a Capri Sun. So I had to answer your roommate. Yeah, Order has never mentioned his real name.
Or okay, so he's never at least mentioned that name.
Nope.
Wait, who's Oren?
You will find out in season 2.
Maybe.
Theoretically.
Maybe.
You may never find out.
You may.
I also may have learned a name that may apply to him. I don't know, but
yes.
I am the man, the myth, the legend.
Interesting. Yeah, it didn't even like think about that when it comes to the stream.
Because it has never been said.
Because Joe and I had talked quite a bit if we were gonna do like Well, and I asked Lance what he wanted me to put on the stream, and he told me Oren.
Actually, I told you Order. You asked what his real name was.
Fuck, we'll
But
fix it in
it's-
season 2.
It's fine.
There's been a lot of mistakes with this game.
I'm
When it
just
comes
making
to-
everybody go, what the fuck?
When it comes to some of the background stuff, I've made some mistakes.
Well,
It's
the
okay.
nice thing about being a DM is very rarely do people realize it unless you have to point it out.
Well, yeah. It's really funny because Sakurine goes, really, I thought I was crazy. Yep. Nope, that was a DB mistake on name stuff
It's
that I
just
gave.
foreshadowing.
I gave to Joe.
That's okay. I misspelled
And
Anthropocene, so the entire season our
He
show titles
were together and we both missed it. And then like 2 weeks after we posted the video, Star goes, hey, Anthropocene is spelled wrong. And I went, no, it's not.
Yes,
And then I went back and looked. Yes, it fucking is.
It's Anthropocene.
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 I will say that, I did the same thing for Ilvermorny, but then I covered up my mistake by saying, well, to save us copyright infringement, I spelled it differently.
He 100% did. And I thought it was on purpose for a very long time. And then I kept
Brilliant.
spelling
Galaxy
it
brain.
correctly. And I think Joe went, oh, fuck it. Never mind. This is how we spell it.
Yep, that's entirely how that happened.
Yep. So, friends, questions?
We had a whole list of questions. Where are they at? Let me see.
We had like 3 questions.
We had 3 questions. Who's your favorite NPC was one of them.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say Angel, but now she's gone, so...
Ooh, you think she can still be your favorite? Jesus.
And is she gone?
That's living in the past. I'm living in the present. Kiv doesn't live in the past or the future.
I don't know where Kiv lives.
Kim is off in another
Kiv is in
dimension.
Kivland.
Kiv lives in Haven. I don't know what you're talking about.
Heaven
Oh,
will charge you, you asshole.
Addie's favorite characters are Larry and Gary, who we've never met.
They did mention that. They said they wanted to do art of Larry and Gary, like just off in the distance that you can't see their faces.
Oh, please do! I want Larry and Gary art.
Oh no, it's gonna be like the
want
porta
blurry
potty hidden in
stickers
every
of them.
single like screenshot. Is just gonna be Larry and Gary in every single one.
So going through, like, especially listening to like the first couple of episodes, I can kind of see it as a graphic novel in my head. And if I had ample time, I would absolutely fucking draw it, and I would absolutely start putting Larry and Gary in the background.
Larry and Gary, I have what they look like all in my brain.
Oh, really? They actually have faces?
Yep, they do.
Wow.
My name's
Their children, not
Blurryface.
so much.
Eh. My name's Blurryface.
It's not blurry face. So apparently Kiv's. So who is Kiv's favorite NPC then? If it's not Angel, because
Is
she
it Kiv
did
or is it Joe?
Joe.
'Cause I feel like that's gonna be 2
whatever.
different opinions.
Yeah, very
feel
much
like-
so.
Yeah, that's true.
So I guess I'll answer it 2 different ways. I think Kiv's favorite person is definitely Annie at this point.
Oh, not NPC. It's a playable character.
Playable.
Well,
Oh.
Hey, wait!
perhaps that's why it's Annie
Rude.
is his favorite.
Bitch! She's starting to catch on to your bullshit.
I know, that was such a great scene, that last, when you were like, shut up, sit down and listen.
Oh,
I have reasoning for that, which I can explain later if it comes back to it. I have reasoning for why she suddenly
Can-
actually start taking charge.
yes. Continue with your thoughts, Joe, but I have a segue after you're done.
Oh, okay. I think my favorite character is, oh god, what's her name? I can't even remember her name, my boss.
Amalia
Amalia?
Dawson.
I was going to say Olivia, but I knew that was wrong.
No.
Amalia.
That was
Yeah.
a very fun scene.
So what we're
She's
learning
been
is
in one
Kiv
scene, and it
That was so
like,
cool,
so
though.
good.
Kiv
Badass.
likes women who will yell at him. That's what we're finding out right now.
Likes the woman that can kick his ass.
Yeah. Yep. And there are a lot of women in this world that will kick your ass.
All right, Dragon, take us on a Segway ride.
That was my Segway ride.
Oh.
That was
Kim likes women yelling at him.
Okay.
I think we just circled around on the
I thought
segue.
it was-
we did not figure
That was
out how to go
great.
forward on that segue. We just spun in
I
a
just,
circle.
wanted to see what his next answer was
Oh, okay.
to see if I was right. And I was. It's women yelling at Kim. The OnlyFans page, I guess.
I mean, to be fair, we haven't had any men yell at him yet, so.
I can make that happen. I also
Go-
have very angry men in here too.
Just go to the Slater house and like
Oh,
show up
no.
in front of Jaeger. That's it. That's all you need. Terrifying.
Okay, other people's favorite NPCs.
Well, I'm biased.
Yeah, you love them, Drew.
I love Drew. Yes. Both I and Annie's favorite NPC would be Drew, but if I had to choose someone other than Drew, it would be Angel,
No.
Yes, I do.
Who's
love
dead?
Angel.
Who's dead?
who is dead.
No.
I have not made it any qualms about it. Angel may come back. It just depends on stuff.
How much storage
Not-
is in the backup drive?
Not like anything that, if at this point it's not anything that you guys do to bring her back.
It's how things play out.
Sort of. It's also how I am going to like logistically do it, because you're gonna find out some shit in season 2, like right off the fucking
I'm
bat.
fucking excited.
Yeah.
So fucking excited.
Yeah, here's a question. What's in that room?
You'll find out in episode 1 of season 2 on January.
Or maybe you won't.
24th.
Will we?
One of you
Annie
will.
might not.
That's for sure. At
Annie may
one
not.
one of you will find out. I may have a headphones off moment. I might start doing that to you guys.
Ooh,
Oh
exciting.
my god. We had a whole rant. No, was it last night or was it the night before? We had a whole rant about how no one fucking talks to each other and tells each other shit.
Now it's gonna get worse if I do headphones off.
Ah!
Oh no.
I mean,
Well-
that'll save Kiv from metagaming like he's been doing.
You've only metagamed once, Joe,
I
and you're
think
fine.
twice or two or three times. I'm like, does Kiv know that? No, I know that.
Oh shit, yeah. It will keep Joe from metagaming. We got Live, Laugh, Love, the Murder Board. Yes, the favorite
Most important
NPC.
NPC.
Yep. It's done nothing for you guys yet because it's just a lot of like
Drawings and pictures.
the ramblings of a madman with a
rat man?
coat
Oh.
a coat full of office supplies.
It's okay, it keeps him busy.
It does
It's
keep
like
him
handing
busy.
the toddler the iPad.
Yeah, basically. You know, I'm pretty sure I know who Order's favorite or Lance's favorite is.
So Order's favorite is pretty easy. It's Angel.
Yeah.
My favorite is actually Dr. Irina.
Oh,
She's a close second.
she
Yeah.
is fun. I love Dr. Irina. She's sassy. She's just me in a pink wig and a doctor's jacket.
Wait, she's wearing a wig?
No,
Oh,
no, she's not. I would be wearing the wig.
gotcha. I'm following now. Okay.
Yes. But yeah. Do you guys have story questions at all? Besides things that are probably going to get answered in season 2.
I have a question I've been meaning to ask Kaz. I don't know if I will get an
Oh.
answer for it
Oh,
though. I
no.
may not be allowed to
Ah.
get an answer for it though.
I will
Okay.
ask the question. Kaz, do not answer until I determine if you can.
Okay.
Okay.
Before you ask though, Star, Seth, what are your favorite NPCs?
Yeah. What are your favorites?
Oh.
Oh, I kind of agreed on I love
Angel.
Angel to death.
Choice
I
of
also
words.
Jesus!
I do I am
I regret asking you.
You said Seth and I went, who the fuck is Seth? Oh.
I know. I
no.
actually almost corrected myself to Cass.
We know who you're talking about. I know who you're talking about.
I have a particular fondness for Eider as well. So
The
Oh,
joke
yeah,
of Eider becoming the NPC that just despawns made me
poor
so
guy.
happy.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so the question that I'm going to ask that I don't know if I can get the answer to.
Okay.
Did something happen? Was there information given between the episode where Gannett got the video and watched it and the episode where Gannett showed us the video and then began to explain away that it's his father testing stuff? Is that stuff that DB gave you, or did you start making that shit up on the spot?
I can answer this.
Okay.
It is not something that was given at that moment. It was something that Kaz and I talked about beforehand.
Okay.
This is a thing that we talked about quite a bit. This may be spoilery, but it's one of the things that we discussed when I was still planning the story.
Okay.
But what I didn't expect was Gannett to know that much information, because I thought when we talked about it that Gannett was unaware.
I feel like we talked about that he knew. 'Cause
We talked about
we determined a timeline on when it kind of started.
Okay.
as
We
well,
did determine that, but I don't remember if we like actually nailed down how much detail Gannett knew.
Mhm.
But it's fine because I can roll with anything.
Okay,
Because
I'm sorry.
no. Because you still gave it as a character. You weren't
Mhm.
just like, here's all this information out of character kind of way. You gave the information in character as you should be. And honestly, the scene where you show the video, holy hell, that's a great scene that you guys did. Some of the things I did not expect. Looking at you, Joseph.
What are you talking about? You still.
What are you talking about?
I have no idea
My
why you
favorite.
think that's so
What's the
bad.
matter with you?
That was very, very fun.
Kiv is doing everything in his power to follow orders. That's all I'm gonna say.
Fair.
He's
no,
in
it's
enough
fair.
trouble. I don't want him getting in any more trouble.
I know. I need to get with you more about that as well. Something that we will talk about as well, because I don't know if our audience knows this because you sent it to a message directly to me. Kiv basically sent a text message to Amalia going, hey, this is the guy who killed Simon.
Yeah.
Yes, it's been a hot minute. I forgot my own NPC characters' names.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
Cool.
Just
cool,
him.
cool.
I mean, other NPCs.
No, but
have it.
still, but Kip is still jumping to conclusions when we don't have all the information.
I know,
That's why you
but
leave it to the cops.
I love it because it's gonna start some shit next season that probably wouldn't have been started.
I'm not sorry.
Is there anything that you guys wish would have happened in this season that you think we needed more of?
I don't think so. Nothing comes to mind. I think everything really flowed very well. Like, we had a lot of ups and downs, and it was easy to follow what was going on, and you did a very good job of, like, it felt very much like a TV series where you're following different characters doing different things when they split up, but the pacing was really good to keep everything going.
Thank you.
I do want to see more of Hudson.
I want to see more of Hudson as well. We miss you, Ray.
Yeah. I need for us to have more Annette is what we're calling it now. Annette.
Yep. Roll with it.
Annie Gannett, because I want that relationship to develop.
Okay, well that's the thing though is I'm hoping so I don't know how long season 2 is going to be. Hopefully I can give you guys a little downtime cuz this season was like we're 3 days into after things have happened.
3 days of a ton of bullshit.
Yes.
Can you read it?
I this is the problem with having this giant screen so far away. Let's see. Sekrine says, I enjoyed a lot how things worked from episode 1 onward. Everyone got enough time in it, got things done and progress. Yes. I'm gonna tell Joe's funny story about that. Joe was convinced that I had a timer, that I had timed everything. Nope. I did not.
It's just story
that
pacing.
good?
It was story pacing, but it was also like I kept an eye on like the stream because it like shows how long we've been like streaming, but it was never like, okay, it's been 20 minutes, switch to somebody else. It was more of a, okay, this is now wrapped up enough that I can move on to somebody else.
And you can feel it when you tell stories long enough. You feel it.
Yep.
Or if you write, you can feel when a scene is kind of like wrapped up, and okay, we can move on to the next thing.
100%. And it was but it was really funny because Joe was like, yeah, I took a note out of your book, and I was like, what note? And she's like, well, I set a timer. And what timer for what? Oh, for the scenes. Oh, sweet summer child. You act as if I am. No, I am not.
Go back and watch those first couple episodes, like 1, 2, and 3.
I have to.
And do it with a timer. You'll see how close it is to like perfectly timed.
Interesting.
I will say I have
precise, but it's...
especially the first few episodes I've listened through a lot.
Yes.
But I don't know if I've really paid attention to how long each one of them is.
I have not, and part of what's going to happen in this like break time for me is the fact that I'm going to sit down and watch everything and take notes and know what I need to do going into season 2, because Ray was like, you're so good at jumping into improv. I want to have the world open enough that you guys can experience people that you want to, that you can go and talk to NPCs or anything. And if you guys decide to like how Hudson went and saw her wife in episode 1, yeah, great. I do feel kind of bad. I feel like I've put Hudson on a back burner. But I think SeaTac is going to get more involved as we go into season 2. So you guys will see some of the issues that are happening with SeaTac. You'll see what's going on there, because I need them to be more of a looming threat than what they were in just episode 1. Because also, y'all don't have your hotel anymore.
Basically,
it's not the safe haven that it was before.
No one's protected there. It's just an empty building, or it's just a powerless building.
It still has power. It's AI isn't there anymore.
Yeah.
But so you won't have that like safe net place anymore. Not that, and that wasn't even the reason why Angel like got taken away, I guess is how I'll put it.
Well, it was consequences of her own actions.
Oh, it was 100% consequences of your own fucking actions. If you guys hadn't have done the one thing, it would not have happened.
What one thing was that?
Have her try to decode the thing, Kev.
Yeah, you guys gave her the camera to decode, and there was a virus on it. A virus enough to take out the AI.
How could we have figured that out in advance or gotten rid of the virus?
There were people that you could have gone to. You know, this is a high-tech world y'all live in.
You're giving it to someone else.
Yeah, you didn't have to.
I
give
don't
it
like that. I don't like people.
Fair.
Well, now you don't have an AI. Congrats.
Theoretically, I could have given it to the police station, but then they would have been like, "Wait, where did you get this?" Then I would have had to been like,
Yeah, but you also
know that crime scene.
I will say this: you have contacts. Like, you have people in the police station that you could talk to. Like, I know that I haven't been like super like, oh, here's everybody you know, because I like you to tell me who you know.
I think that's probably what it is it didn't really cross our minds to reach out.
You also have a fucking meth who knows a bunch of sketchy bullshit.
Well, yeah, but also the meth doesn't want to like use any of his resources if he doesn't have to.
I've used so much on people who deserve much less.
You have fucking complained every step of the way.
And he will do it again.
Saying, hold on. So Sekran has a few things. So you're saying that Angel wasn't meant to have MIA.
What would have happened if the virus had hit the police station?
Oh.
Lots of things. There's some, so I can't tell you everything because you're gonna find out in season 2, and I don't want to spoil shit, obviously.
Of course.
That virus took out your AI. It did some other things too. Real fun. Y'all are gonna figure it.
Fun. Hate that.
Joseph.
Why?
You wanted me to tell you. I just gave you another NPC. That's who I know. That's one of my contacts.
Listen, the drug dealers do not hustle on corners. Are you kidding me?
He hustles as a baker. That's why his nickname is the Muffin Man.
I also want that NPC as a contact.
Maybe. It depends on how much drug things we'll have to get into.
Drugs.
The
only one that I know who does drugs is fucking Gannett now.
I mean,
Gannett did drugs in his house to get information about Papa.
That's the safest place to do
Where else would I do my drugs?
I mean, that's a valid point.
That is a valid point. I am here to answer any and all questions that you guys may have.
what about now? We can. What about? Blah, 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 blah. What if we switch gears and do favorite moment?
Sure. This magic moment. We're gonna start with Gannett this time.
Okay. Well, there's so many. I enjoyed recently our movie night. You can actually see that Order has a new.
Did you get that specifically because?
Oh my god.
Yeah, he loves me a
That's
lot.
cute.
You're
So
not
great.
completely intolerable.
I ship it.
Same. Are we supposed to ship this? I don't care.
It's not going to go over well with Papa.
Oh well,
That's
we've already
sweet.
decided to fuck him anyway. So
Yeah.
Oh, is Gannett ready to live on the ground then?
Oh no.
Become a true grounder?
Oh my god, my cat.
You can live in my hotel. It's fine, buddy.
No, thank you.
You can have Kim as a
I pay
roommate.
for a room and I don't even stay there.
That's fair. That's fair.
Wait, so we've
I
only
love
been down
the.
for 3 days, right?
we are in
Basically.
like the afternoon of the third day.
So the first night, Gannett went back up, and then the second night,
No,
Gannett went
no, no,
back
no, no.
up?
The first night, everyone slept at Annie's place.
That's right.
The
Yeah.
second night,
Gannett. We all
y'all
went
went up to the Arium. Kip came back down, and then Order and Gannett went back up.
That's a
or
lot
stayed up
has
there.
happened in 3 days.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
No. Yeah,
It's-
that's correct. Never mind.
Yeah,
That's
it's
correct.
been 3 or 4 days.
It's been 3 days. We are on the third day. We have only passed 2 nights.
Okay. Yeah, because the first technical night was the night that the bar was exploded at like 3 a.m.
Right.
So that doesn't even count
True.
as like a night. So it's been, since the bar exploded, it's been 3 nights or 3 days.
3 days, 2 nights. 3 dogs night.
Yes. Who knows? Whatever.
Sorry, showing my age again. It's fine.
Sure. So anybody else favorite moments? You guys are real quiet tonight and I don't like it.
So I have a couple.
Okay.
First of all, Gannett bullying Annie.
Outside the hotel the
So
first
fucking
time.
great. Yes. I love that so
With
much.
the warrant.
I will give you shit about it, but I loved it so much. And then basically the entirety of episode 3. That was where we went to the fucking the warehouse.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck, yeah.
It was
Okay.
intense.
Also, specifically in the beginning of that episode, when I was explaining the whole deal with the serial killer, I wanted someone to ask one very specific question. So there was a certain way that I said the things that I said to bait somebody to say, can we talk to that witness? So that I could say, you are talking to her.
Yes.
I specifically wanted that one thing to happen, and it did. And I was so happy.
Sometimes we know our players well.
I really enjoyed the first interaction with Order and Gannett.
Oh my god.
That was so fun.
That is the only time I will be able to call Kaz a little bitch and get away with it.
No, we do that to each other all the time. Don't lie.
Yeah, but like in that way, just
In a serious way.
in a serious
thanks.
way. I also really enjoyed the cooking scene in Annie's apartment.
Oh my god.
God.
And all of us hiding in her room with the pan of eggs and like the ramen charcuterie board and
Yeah.
everything, and Drew coming in.
Oh lord.
I also really enjoyed Kiv the first episode, going up to the room with Order and then climbing out the fire escape.
Yes.
That
To try
also
and
was-
escape Amalia.
Uh-huh.
Good
That was
times.
also really fun.
Honestly,
I love the scene that Star drew, the one with the we don't hurt family.
Oh,
you just
yeah.
hurt other people.
Yeah, we don't hurt each other. No, you just hurt other people. Ugh.
So
yeah.
good. Mic drop.
Well, it kind of was, because that was right before Angel went fucking.
Poor Angel.
Terrible.
Sad.
What about you, Joseph?
As morbid as this is, my favorite scene has to be Angel's death, because you did it so well.
Oh,
Not because
agree.
she's gone,
I fucking
but
agree.
it was
Yeah.
just a very well put together scene. Like, just the whole ride was just
I-
perfect.
Did not look at any of you when I did it. I could not look
That's
at you.
fine. You did great.
Just the whole buildup of the entire first season led to that moment, and the way you executed it, it was just perfect.
That is not the scene I expected you to say to me, though.
What did you expect?
My favorite scene was Amalia screaming at Kiv.
That was
Like,
good.
I love
That
this
was pretty
season.
good.
This season has been very good, but I've also got to play these like characters that I don't get to play. Some of my characters are very sassy. You see that in my NPCs. But Amalia going from like, okay, just trying to understand what's happening, to stop fucking lying to me was probably one of my favorite things, because it's very much like she was trying to keep composure and then you just kept lying. And she's like, okay, motherfucker, we ain't doing this.
It was very good.
Yes.
Pardon me. All right.
That makes me think. So, I think Kiv has that effect on people. But like, so Annie taking charge in the last episode. So I was telling DB after she asked Drew if he wanted her to go into ask the Chuckle Fucks instead of him, and he's like, "I'm so proud of you." I'm like, did I forget how to play Annie? Oh shit. Did I forget how to play Annie? Oh god. But I believe it kind of comes down to more of a combination of things that it's only been 3 days, but she's already starting to build back up to the person that she
was.
kind of used to be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she's been getting back out there and doing more so of what she's used to doing, being out there talking to people and doing things. It's made her come out of her shell. Talking to Irina gave her more hope. Talking to Theo did piss her off, but also kind of brought home that she doesn't know if they're going to get her in trouble for going to the crime scene with Hudson. And if that's the case, she has a very limited time to get something done. And so it's kind of that deadline. And then also the fact that this is like the third or fourth time she has talked to Kiv. And almost every time that she has talked to Kiv, he has talked in circles and keeps coming back to how much he hates his mom and how he's not from the ground and blah, 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 blah. And she's fucking sick of it.
Yes.
She's like, I don't have time for your bullshit, motherfucker. And that was like as mean as she could get in that moment.
There is
So good.
so much there. Like, we've not scratched the surface of what is going on.
Oh, I'm sure.
And well, like you guys have figured out quite a bit, but like there's a lot. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited.
It basically came to me in one night and I went, oh my God, I have a story for Anthropocene. Hooray.
Did you love it when that happens?
Well, because we were coming down to the line and I was like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I know one scene that I want to happen in the beginning of this and nothing else. And then I was like, huh. And I think it was when I was talking to you the most.
Me?
Yes. This is why I love talking to you, because you forget.
Oh, no, you can't pull my own shit on me. Hang on.
Yes, I can.
Hang on.
Yeah, because we were talking about your character and the trauma of her being in a different sleeve than what she was in, and and we were like, okay, what led to that? And then basically the whole serial killer thing came up. And then it was, hey, I talked to Kaz about having his mother be one of the victims. And it just started growing from there. And then I talked to everybody else and was like, okay, but what if? And it just kept going like that. So
I don't think you told me that Kaz's character's mom was a victim, because like I remember a couple of days before the first episode.
Yeah, I did not. And it wasn't like intentional to not keep those things from you.
Right.
But it was I was doing a lot of time crunching, and the thing that helped the show so much was the fact that the show kept getting pushed back, and I was like, that's fine, thank God.
So it was like a couple of nights before the first episode, I'm like finalizing everything in my notebook and writing down like the victims that you did give me and blah blah blah, and I'm like, Blair Slater. Wait a minute. Shit.
So
wait a minute.
Star being my DM and I being Star's storyteller is real fun, because anytime she says anything, I just send her the smiling devil emoji, and anytime I say anything, she sends me an upside down smile. And I'm like, oh God. Hey Joseph, Secrine wants to know, how old is Kiv/Logan?
He's not as old as you would think, because first generation, like this is his first rebirth, I guess, or
first re-sleeving.
Yeah, re-sleeving, and
Rebirth.
Yeah, so I think he was in his 40s, early 40s, late 30s,
something like that. Yes,
and he just got. So I mean, he's not old. He's not an older meth.
So that's the thing with this game as well, is in the way the book is, it's frustrating to a point, but it suggests that everybody be close to the same age. They don't want you to be a meth that's like 100 years old or older, because and also it does suggest to not have meths in the party at all. And I went, I'm not going to do that. I'll let you be first generation. Like, let you be like children of meths. So your parents have probably lived a lot longer. Like, they've been around for a while. And then, you came along. You're some of the younger of the of their kids.
I didn't think about siblings. How many
I'm
do
actually-
I have?
You told me one, bitch.
Week.
That-
Sibling game
Hundreds
week.
of years old, and I've only
That-
got one sibling that
that
happens
does-
to be close to my age.
That does raise a question I've been wondering. How old is Gannett?
Not as old as you'd think as well. He's 32?
Like I said, y'all are in the you're in the
34?
same age-ish group. And
30s.
that was one of the things when I was like, if you want to be a meth, because Kaz wanted to be a meth like right off the bat. I was like, okay, you're going to be a young meth, because if you're an older meth, it comes with a lot of other
Baggage.
things. Comes with a lot of baggage. It comes with a lot of power that I didn't want you to have.
I didn't want that either. It's fine.
Yeah. So
Would
I
have been
went with
helpful. Jeez.
I mean, they already have, like, you
I
guys
mean-
aren't having to worry about the money issue that happens in this book because of Gannett.
Mhm.
I know,
If
thanks for
Gannett
my
ever,
tattoos.
if Gannett ever was like, oh hey, fuck all y'all we'd be rolling in like debt increments and shit like that.
All right,
'Cause that-
y'all start collecting cans. Let's go.
Order, you're gonna have to start charging all your pets.
They're not pets. They're strays. Get it right.
Jesus.
That doesn't sound any better.
It's like a Venn diagram, and it's
I think I qualify as a pet since you required me to be vaccinated before staying at the Haven.
You, yes. you
No,
were-
that was
you were-
Angel.
There's
Angel
a
required
daycare.
it.
I don't know. I imagine Order just looked at Angel and was like, "Can we keep him?"
Aw.
Her answer has been no every time, but she doesn't get her way. And now she's dead.
Just gonna keep bringing it up.
Yeah, I am.
Keep
Oh,
bringing
look
it
at
up.
that! I have to go.
No, look, the
spoiler warning on this, right?
consequences of your actions.
So if it isn't that bridge, I said I'd cross when I got to it.
Really, I left you guys with no questions for the season.
You
Well,
did a
a
very
lot
good
of it-
job of putting things together, and
A lot of it is shit we're going to find out next
Yeah,
season.
that
Yeah.
I just want to know what some of those questions are. I know the big one is what's in the room.
Yeah, but we obviously can't answer that.
No, not at all.
is my sister a target?
You don't know.
See, that was the tipping point, I think. That was the tipping point that made Annie get pissed off. Was
Oh.
the fact that she walked out in there and said, "Does anybody know a Candace?" And Kiv said nothing. And then she said, "Oh, look, Candace Barnett." And you're like, "Oh, my sister." And I'm like,
So, oh, thank you for subscribing with Prime. Happy Nerdiversary. It's been 4 months. We gotta thank you for putting on an amazing show and also ripping my heart out.
anytime.
And then
Welcome.
Sekrain asked, what was your second option for a character? I don't think any of you have sections.
Yeah.
Second options.
I did,
Oh, did you?
but you told me I couldn't play it.
You wanted to be an AI, right?
Uh huh.
The only reason why I suggested not playing an AI is because you would not have been able to be like out with the
Out and
group.
about. Yeah.
No,
No, but that was my second.
though at this point, Order hasn't been out and about at all.
So I just played a shut-in and grounder. I got what I
Yeah.
wanted anyway.
Yeah,
He went to the warehouse.
but
He
I
went
will
to the Arium.
that's true.
Okay,
That's
So
true.
the thing about Order is he does go outside of the hotel, but it's always at night.
Yes.
Oh, so he's a vampire.
If he has to go out during the day, he will always wear a hood.
So that's actually funny, the AI thing, because the first thing I said to DB when she was like, "Do you want to be in this game?" And I was like, I'm not big on cyberpunk, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, "Okay, well, these people are playing it." And I'm like, okay, fine, but I don't want to be in a normal person because I never play a normal fucking person.
Fair.
Um,
Normal.
And I also suggested being some form of cyborg AI, something like that. And she was like, it's kind of wonky to play that. I'm like, okay, well, what are my options? And then we started talking about the sleeves and the synthetic sleeve, and then became, okay, why is she in a synthetic sleeve and that kind of stuff.
Yes. And I apologize if you guys wanted to be AIs.
No, that's fine.
The problem with it at the time, especially with it being a new system that we were trying to learn, we've basically thrown the system out the window and I'm just doing whatever the fuck I want. It comes down to the fact that like I didn't want people to be left out too much.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel
Makes
like
sense.
I've left Ray out quite a bit. And I feel bad.
Well, we'll fix that. It's
I
fine.
think we'll have
Yeah.
a lot more opportunity to explore the months as time goes on.
Fair. I just
And I didn't necessarily want to be an AI. I just wanted to be something not human.
yes, and so we put you in a synthetic sleeve. A fucking terrible one.
Look, it started off as decent. It started off as decent. And
what just happened? Hold on.
wait, what happened?
What happened?
I think Kaz is the only one that got that. And
Damn
was-
it. It was
What did you say?
It was just a subtle, worsening of laughter.
What happened?
I said, I guess
he
we
was
get
just
to
saying-
experience the months as time goes on. Because
Oh my god. Oh my god.
God damn it! I heard you. I
Kaz
heard you,
just-
but it went.
I was
Oh,
trying
yeah,
to
same.
It's just bad. I don't know why I'm laughing.
All right, that was fun, guys. I'm gonna go to bed.
No.
No.
Oh, look,
Oh.
time to shut down.
That's actually a good idea, Sekring. Could we plug the AI into our our watches or our omnis? Onis, yeah.
Oni? Not anymore. We don't have an AI.
So that's the thing is AIs are connected to an establishment for a lot of it. In season 2 of Altered Carbon, he did have a portable AI carrier thing that Poe was in because they went off world and everything. But Poe was very glitchy in season 2
Well, that's
because
'cause
he
he-
also got
He
a virus.
also died. Yeah.
Yeah. And he
I didn't
didn't.
think he had a virus. I thought they just straight up
It was a
decimated him.
yeah. That was a virus that did that.
Oh, they used the
It-
virus again. Okay. I
yeah.
thought they just
No. It was a specific kind of virus that they used to break down Poe. Which is sad because it's Poe.
Which
but-
is sad because it's Angel. Just saying.
I don't know what's gonna happen in season 2. I do, but
I think she got into your Red Bull there, Order.
Anyway,
First off, it's called the Unlucky Duck.
it's called the Unlucky Duck. That's what his
Energy
energy
drinks
drink
are.
of choice is.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
They're like the lowest of the low costing energy drinks. They probably shouldn't even be
How are you alive?
Angel used to make him eat things and drink water occasionally.
Now he's not gonna do anything.
Well,
He's not gonna last halfway through season 2, guys.
He's gonna have a fucking heart attack.
He has to cook for the hotel now, just saying.
No one's gonna survive.
We just drag you in Irina.
Oh
Irina!
God, Irina's gonna be pissed. Oh, we're gonna have another scary woman yelling at people.
Oh no. She's
Don't yell
super
at
scary
me.
when she yells.
Fragile.
Oh, probably not you. It'll be like Molly Weasley. Not you, dear.
Pat on the head.
Yeah, it's not you.
I'm excited to harass another character next season. Now
What
that I have
character are you gonna harass?
T on Irina,
Oh.
Yeah, I got to get you some of that.
and it's gonna get slapped.
Oh, and
I am
Irina will
so
do
there
it.
for that.
Oh yeah.
Most definitely will just fall on his face and die at some point.
You're not allowed to die until the end of season 1. Season
That's
2.
already the end
what?
of season 1.
Season
This
2.
is-
Season 2.
Emotionally, I died.
It's open season now. Huh?
You're not allowed to die until we're done with this story. There you go.
So
And
at
if
least
you
like
wanted-
5 seasons in the future.
Maybe 2 more, depending.
Depending on how much we fuck around.
Depends on how much information you guys keep holding from each other.
So what I'm hearing is, if we want this to last longer, just don't
No.
talk to each other.
No! No!
I will let you know that I have things in place that will cause problems to some of you if you don't keep
Start fucking
the story
communicating?
going. Yeah.
Oh.
If you guys don't talk to each other, I'll be like, okay. I'll roll a D whatever and see who comes after who.
I hate it.
Uh-oh.
I hate that. Did I ever explain why Annie went to talk to Theo? Which, by the way, Theo's also up there on the favorite NPC list.
Yes. I don't know if you explained it.
Basically, what Annie is intending is so that she can give a heads up to whoever the fuck she's with,
Mm-hmm.
particularly Drew, so he's not incriminated, so he's not a part of this. So she can be like, "Hey, you can continue doing your job. You're safe." But then also, especially Hudson and Kiv, and be like,
Fair.
"You two need to get the fuck out of here."
Fair. Though
I'm
technically,
looking out for you.
technically, Kiv hasn't like broken a law in a hot minute. Like,
Yeah, no,
everything that-
but knowing him, he's gonna say something stupid.
fair. But yes, getting Hudson out of there probably a good idea.
I don't think, not once in season 1 has Kiv said anything stupid. That's my
You
story.
tried to lie to Amalia,
I successfully lied.
and
No,
then
you
you
did not.
didn't.
No, the lie came out of my mouth. She didn't
The
buy it.
reception. Yeah.
Hey, what's one thing about your characters that are like, that's a small quirk or trait that just hasn't come up yet? Like, that's not super spoilery, but like, just a characteristic of your characters that haven't come up yet.
Star, I'm going to tell you that Annie's characteristic of loving dogs has come up a lot. Oh, also,
Yeah.
you get your plushie back now because Angel's dead.
No! I don't want it back for that! That's awful! He was supposed to protect her!
He did
There
a
you go.
shit job. I'm so sorry, Lance. I'm so sorry.
Protect her and keep her safe!
I'm just gonna cry and drink my Capri Sun over here. Just
I'm so sorry.
I'm trying to think of something.
Shit, I don't even know for your characters.
all right. I'll start off.
Okay.
I actually told Kaz this earlier. Order is actually a giant nerd.
Oh yeah.
He plays video games, and underneath his biker vest is just a bunch of graphic tees. And he has a bunch of plushies in his bedroom.
Oh! He and Annie are so much more alike than I thought.
So the story behind the plushies, when Order first took control of the Heaven, he wanted animals really bad and would bring home stray animals. Angel would not allow the stray animals and would send them back out or find homes for them, as long as it wasn't in her hotel. But she saw how sad that Order was that he couldn't have any animals. So every time he brought an animal home and was then viciously ripped away from that animal, she bought him a plushie of that animal.
Oh,
So he has a couple dogs, a couple cats. There's an alligator.
That one was hard to rehome.
That one, yeah.
Throw him in the sewer. It's fine.
There was a pony, and yeah.
Sometimes he would walk in with these animals behind him like she couldn't see them. Though
In
she
the
has a
vest.
panorama view of everything.
Like she's not the hotel.
Yeah.
He'd get past that front desk, but then as he's going up the stairs, she'd see everything.
It's more the pony was the one that was very fun for you to try and hide.
Yeah, that one
Where
was.
the hell did you find a pony?
That was Angel's first question too.
He
It turned
doesn't
out that he
remember.
stole it from a local zoo. She just
Fucking
gave
circus
it
was in
back
town.
to them. She's like, damn it. That was one of his
What are you doing?
drunkard nights.
That one was just a test.
Can you get away with it?
Lord. What about you, Joe? What's your character's quirk besides perpetually lying?
So Kiev has been traumatized by his past and covers that up with sarcasm, humor, and the things that he's doing and saying aren't necessarily exactly how he feels about the situation. He's just not willing to like face that reality.
You need therapy. Got it.
Who doesn't in this group?
I mean,
Irina tries, but she's only one woman.
I'm the perfect patient.
No, you're not. Not at all.
Yeah, I'm the
Stop
perfect
lying.
patient.
Bullshit. You hit on her every chance you get. And she's just like, what is with this man?
Another cover up.
Cannot hear that.
I said that's another cover up.
That he's hitting on Irina.
Yeah, isn't that what guys are supposed to do?
I guess.
Kip learning some things about himself. Is this what I'm hearing? And just not wanting to admit it?
Kiev has had a very eye-opening last 3 days, yes.
Fucking hell.
Thought he had everything figured out,
That was
now
Annie.
all this stuff's going on.
That was it.
He thought that, if he was exploded in a building, that would just be the end of him. Nope.
When one door explodes, another one opens.
Oh, where did the inspiration for the Arium come from? Who
I
came
think
up
he's
with
saying
that?
Irina.
Yeah.
Oh, Irina. Oh, Irina is my baby. She is actually from another game that I played a one-shot in, where she was yes, you're right, Star. Dr. Irina Titanium. And we played it's over on the Majestic Goose Network. We played this game called Diesel. It was an early access tabletop RPG. And it was cyberpunk kind of steampunk kind of stuff, and she was a doctor in it. And I went, you know what? Kind of want her in this game. So I ported her over to fun. I brought her over to Altered Carbon and changed her last name to Cortez, because I went, it's a normal sounding last name. And
Titanium.
Yeah, and she's a doctor, so it makes sense that she would have, a normal last name. She's not like some DJ in the nightclubs.
You never know.
Dr. Titanium in the house.
That's her undercover.
But yeah, she was one of my characters, and her backstory has changed a little bit, but not a lot.
Don't you have a cosplay for that stream?
I do have a cosplay
Irina
for that stream.
cosplay?
You can actually see her on my Instagram. She is
It's really cool.
She's in the pink wig with the glasses on her head, and she's wearing all black. But I'm probably gonna have to update that outfit.
If that's who you end up dressing as, you could just also do like a storyteller outfit.
I could just be a dead angel.
No. Holy
Just
shit.
traumatize you all so much.
I'd be interested to see what your dead angel looks like, though.
I'd have to get contacts.
You could just. I have ideas. I work at a goddamn haunted house, hun. I know how to do some dead makeup.
If you want to draw up some dead makeup for Angel,
No.
I probably won't do it, but
At least once.
I'll do it for
No.
Halloween.
Yes,
Fun
psychopath.
Fun fact: when I was doing the image of Angel for the thumbnail, knowing because most of us, I think we all had an idea that something bad was going to happen to Angel in the finale.
I prepared all of you because I didn't want this to be a surprise and a trigger.
But the thing, what was nice was you still did it in such a way that it left us all fucking devastated, even though we knew it was going to happen. But so when I was drawing, when I was finishing that up and saving it on my tablet, this happens occasionally. But of course, it happened with this image and it glitched it out.
Oh,
So I sent it to you, DB.
I don't know.
So I have a glitched.
Angel.
I have a slightly glitched. It's in the Discord somewhere. I'll put it in there again. But I have a slightly glitched Angel on my tablet that I saved. Because then I save it again and it's fine. But like
Yeah.
I was like, huh, that's ironic.
Yeah, you'll have to send it to me because I did not
I might
see it.
Just like take that and turn it into glitchy Angel.
Anyway, but yeah, Irina is basically a character that I had before that I don't think I'll ever get to play again. So she was just like, okay, let's put her into a different sci-fi world.
Me with every character in Day by Night.
I'm also coming to realize that I have a lot of women NPCs. I need to make more men in season 2.
That's cool. I like strong women who.
All we need is Drew.
So you have Drew, Thatcher, Tattoo Guy, Jaeger,
Larry and Gary.
Larry and
Gary.
Gary, our most fabulous gay couple.
Eider. Who has an E. His name starts with an E, and that threw me for a fucking loop.
His name does start with an E. Yes,
I really just thought it was IDER.
I mean, honestly, if Cads didn't give me a full list of their fucking family names, I would have thought that too.
Hey, Kaz,
What?
what are your family's names?
Oh my gosh. Do you want to run down the
hang on.
list?
Yeah, hang on.
How many
Copious
birds do we
list.
have?
All of
Please
them.
tell me
They're
someone's
all
name's
birds.
fucking Pelican.
No. I don't think his parents are that crazy.
Fucking Seagull. Albatross.
Rude.
The
It
Canadian
could take me a
goose.
minute.
Mallard.
Mallard. As we are waiting for Cads to pull up the characters' names, what are you guys looking forward to in season 2?
I am looking forward to the talk that Order and Hudson have to have.
Oh
Wait,
yeah.
has to have?
Truths have to come out.
Fair. Oh, okay.
An invitation to Larry and Gary are already married, sir.
Yeah. Larry and
Actually,
Gary.
Okay, that's a fun. Okay, so I've been trying to think of a quirk for Annie because I've been pretty open about like dropping hints about just shit that she's done or how she's been in like before she died and everything else. That was something I did mention to DB is I think that Annie got embarrassingly drunk at Larry and Gary's wedding.
Yes. But now she can't get embarrassingly drunk
Now
ever.
she can't get drunk at all.
Yep.
Order does drink things other than energy drinks. He drinks Capri Suns
And water when Angel forces it down his throat.
and that
Waterboarding.
pretty much.
Uh, Hudson has seen her wife. We saw them in this first episode together. They were cute.
They were fucking adorable.
They were fucking adorable. Also, April is one of those people that you don't want to fucking mess with.
Yeah.
She's also a strong, independent woman that will kick your ass.
We have a type, it seems.
Strong, independent women that will kick your ass.
The entire group has a type.
Do you have the list pulled up?
I do.
Okay, go through the names.
Okay, so we have Gannett Lath, first and middle name.
Oh yeah, there's first and middle names.
Oh, are they
Either
both
Aiden-
birds?
No, the first name is our birds, and then the middle name is actually Gaelic. It's from the mother's
Oh.
side. So yeah. Athea Sana, Muir Raquel, Petrel, Hagen, Dunlan Reed, Turn Wolfric, Jaeger Rex, and Blair Rose. Jaeger and Blair being parental
Parents.
unit. Yeah.
Such fancy ass names.
Of course.
So 6 siblings, and then some of their respective spouses and their children. And
Yeah, Gannett's parents have been having kids for a while. Some of their siblings are way older.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
I'm sure.
Was Blair a witch, and most importantly, was she involved with
fucking
Jaeger's
God.
project? She was not a witch. She was his wife, though.
She was his wife.
I'm not a witch. I'm your wife.
But after those experiments, I'm not sure I want to be that anymore.
She doesn't know.
Shit.
She doesn't
Oh
know.
my god. No, because she's fucking catatonic.
It's fine.
So
Nobody needs to know.
you wanted to know what people are looking forward to in season 2.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to sailing a ship.
What? Oh, okay. Yes. What was
Take
the
one, and you take the other. Now kiss.
I thought we were talking literal ships, and I was like, you
No.
are technically in
I know. I was
Santa
like, wait,
Fe.
we're getting ships.
No, I'm sorry. You're technically in San Francisco, now Bay City. So I guess you could find a boat, but I don't know if you want to
No.
get into that water. Like,
No, I'm shipping.
what was the original Gannett story for his mother's death before this serial killer story? There wasn't one.
it was, yeah. I think I came to Dragon with the idea of like his mother having gone through something or an attack stuff. Zach is corrupted, and then that seemed to jigsaw really well into everything.
Yeah, it did very well.
It's really well.
Yeah, Gannett's mother was always supposed to be one of the ones that was attacked. It's interesting because she is like, oh, I have this giant family, and she's one of the only ones that has that kind of really close relations. Like, other people had family members, but it wasn't like
She's the only victim that was actually connected to a wide network of family.
so far that I've come up with. I'll let you know if it changes. Anybody else looking forward to anything in season 2?
I really want to slap Gannett's dad.
Why?
No,
What
you
did Gannett's
don't.
dad do?
He
He's
just
a
doesn't like him
dick.
because he's a dick. Yes, that.
Okay, well,
You're ready to make
Don't-
another character because
He
he's not here next week.
doesn't like how he talks to Gannett.
Oh,
why don't you start with slapping the baby meth first?
We'll see.
I already said earlier I want more Gannett Annie.
Yeah, I think just all the relationships, like
yes,
talking to each other. We'll work
actually
on that.
sharing fucking information.
No one talks in
fair.
this group. Are you kidding me?
We've only known each other for not long.
3 days.
3
Yeah, but
days.
I'm trying to get fucking information to solve a fucking crime, and no one wants to fucking talk to me.
Hello,
I mean,
ex-con,
we are grounders
cop.
and you are a cop.
I'm trying to help you.
I just want to remind you that Miranda trusted Annie.
Good for Miranda.
You are a bitch. You are a bitch.
Annie, you saw my rap sheet.
I know.
Yeah, it had some real
Still.
good
The
hits on
fact
it.
that we're still like talking. 3 days.
No one got my joke. Yay.
Wait, what did you say?
Nothing. It doesn't matter at this point.
Apparently, nobody needs to know.
Nobody needs to know, except this is recorded, so it's going to be on the internet forever.
Kaz, what are you looking forward to in season 2?
I just said. I'm
Everyone
excited for
talking.
more.
Sorry, whenever you
group and individual character development.
whenever
I mean, I
you
wanna know
get
what-
into Gannett, I just stop listening to you, so sorry about that.
I'm gonna walk the 20 steps to your room and slap your bitch ass.
Save it for the bedroom.
Gross.
I love you guys.
Love you too.
Oh gosh.
What are you looking forward to the most in season 2, Dragon?
Yeah.
I can't tell you.
I was about to say, I don't think she can tell us.
I'm I'm waiting for things to click into place for you fuckers to figure out who it is.
Working on it. I'm
I
working
know.
on it.
I know. But even
I'm
with
rich,
the
not
information that
smart.
people are holding, I don't know if you'll get it yet. Because there's certain people that you haven't looked into yet.
True.
It's Larry and Gary, isn't it?
Oh,
Yes. Fucking Larry and Gary did it all with their
You've never
newborn
said that.
daughter, Mary.
That's why they could get
newborn.
so many people.
Their teenage son, Terry.
when did that happen?
I don't know.
And their pet, Barry.
Oh, no.
No, I'm really excited. So depending on if you guys talk to each other, if you look into certain things, depends on if this story ends next season.
Again,
How
what
clo-
I'm hearing is don't talk to each other if you want to make this last.
No, that sounds like don't talk to each other if we want DB to fuck us up.
There's just so much. Like I can't even fathom getting through everything in one season. Like
Well, yeah, this will be another season. So
no, like from this point onward.
get it. no,
There's so many bread trails to follow that it's like we have so many people we could ask.
yeah.
Oh,
Well-
okay. I have a question.
Oh,
This was me interpreting during the game, but I wanted to double check. So I guess this is more of a logistical player to DM question. When in the last episode, when I walked in and asked Drew what was up, and he's like, "We're missing something," and he said the 3 fucking names. Was that a clue? Was that the DM being like, "Hey, hey, bitch"? Because that was how I interpreted that.
probably a good thing that you
Okay.
interpreted it that way.
Okay. Usually when the DM tries to bring something to my attention, I trust them.
Yes. So I've tried very hard not to give you guys like a bunch of red herrings because I feel like it could cause issues.
Players will follow anything.
Yes, and I worry about like, so there was a point when I thought about making Drew a red herring, and then I went,
Oh, we could talk about that.
yes. Star and I had talked a little bit. I did promise Star that Drew would not be the killer Doesn't mean other
Because-
things won't happen to Drew.
Oh.
But I specifically was like, hey, we talked about Annie has nightmares every time she falls asleep, and it's always the same nightmare. It is the night that she was murdered, and she replays that every fucking night. And I was gonna have it go through a like scene of people, and then the last one that like did the killing blow was Drew. But then we thought that would cause a lot of issues, that she would stop trusting Drew, that you all would be like, well, fuck it, it's fucking Drew. Why would she be having dreams like this?
Mm-hmm. And we couldn't figure out a way to like resolve it or bring it back to where he could be trusted.
Exactly. Without him getting, I guess, attacked, like maybe.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to do that yet. I don't want to do that at all.
Preferably, that'd be nice.
Interesting, Joe. You want to say that to the group?
I don't want to interrupt the flow that's going on. It's fine.
You could say it now though.
No. Okay. Personally, me as a player, I suspect everyone at the table as being the killer, because you can only not be the killer if you're a victim. So Annie, you're safe, but you're back, so you could have like set yourself up.
Well, here's the thing. Did you watch the episode where you weren't there?
I did go back and watch that, yes.
Okay, because Annie explained to Irina what happened. Annie doesn't know why she's back. Annie doesn't know how she got back.
Highly suspect.
I know.
Duh, you fucking know. Shut up. Oh, gee, I wonder how you know. It's almost like you wrote the fucking story.
Maybe.
But yeah, no, so Annie doesn't know why she's back. And that has been also a big stressor to her, because she's like, why did I get a second chance and no one else did? Why am I here and they're not?
Because they didn't get to finish the job. That's why there's a picture of you that says the one that got away.
It's because I'm a player character, bitch.
Frustration from the killer.
From Mr. Peanut.
From Mr. Peanut. It's not Mr. Peanut. Jesus. I have had.
Put him in a top hat and a monocle.
Oh my god.
Not at all. I've had such a hard time not just telling everybody who the killer is, because I want to.
Don't do it.
I think it could be anybody, any one of these player characters. Gannett obviously is very highly suspect just because Gannett is Gannett.
Fuck you.
Okay.
Annie is suspect because she got away. How? How did she get away? You know, like there's a lot there.
Bitch, and you're a criminal.
Yeah. Consider.
But I know I
one,
didn't do it.
One finger pointing out. 3 point back.
I'm just saying, I am very highly suspect. And Hudson is like on the run from the law already, so
I'm not pointing backwards. Sorry.
Pointing like this.
I mean,
could be any one of you. I'm just saying.
Interesting.
Wait, I want to know why you think I'm the killer.
Close to the chest. You wouldn't let us in the room. You won't let us investigate this matter.
That's true.
You kept
But it's also
Miranda's diary.
It's also not. It's not that he wouldn't let you into the room. It's the fact that Angel would have fucking shot you.
He kept Miranda's diary. That is a problem.
That
is a problem.
But you do not know that as characters.
I know
yes.
Annie doesn't fucking know that. And that was like one of the first times it was like really frustrating. It was like, why?
Yeah.
We're trying to solve this mystery. Why are we withholding information?
Because Order doesn't trust all of you.
I feel like I have not given you guys enough time to bond as characters. And
mandatory fun time.
But the problem with it is that because it is, oh hey, the crime is happening. You don't have a lot of time to do those like in D&D you have downtime because you're like, oh, we finished this mission, now let's go on to this mission.
Well, now thanks to Kiv we have 2 weeks.
No, Kiv has 2 weeks. Y'all can take as much time as you want.
So
also,
and maybe that's something we should try and like do after things kind of settle. whether it's like trying to like work together to clean up the hotel or something, or what?
I'm gonna tell you right now with what Kiv has done. The beginning of season 2 is going to be coming in fresh and hot.
Great.
I don't
Oh,
even
yeah.
apologize.
Because Kiv has an order that he has to go do.
Gross.
I mean, I got that vibe episode 1, but you know.
Oh no, but she wants you to meet her now. Like she told you that you need to come meet me now. So
Yeah.
we'll see how episode or season 2 starts off.
I know what I'm doing beginning of season 2.
What are you doing?
Having a panic attack.
Oh, fair. I'm wondering how many people are going to try and run to the door.
That's what I'm thinking. It's like everyone runs to the door and Annie is just like back there like, nope.
Except for the fact that the last thing that fucking Hudson said. Do you remember?
was to go to the door.
At least
Yeah.
we can get inside the door now.
Yep.
Oh, I
Yeah.
know.
Order is going to have words with everyone at the very beginning of the first episode. He has things to say to all of you, so.
I am the excitement.
I've
It's
already
going-
run this by DD,
Yep.
so.
Yep.
Concern.
And I'm going to tell you now, Lance, you have the okay. Did you just do the hand thing? Fuck you.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's a meme.
It's not a meme, you
It's
ass.
a meme.
Is there a chance for Annie getting a sleep upgrade?
Will Annie be okay?
Will Annie be okay? No, Annie will not be okay. I'm gonna make her suffer.
Cool.
No, I have no idea.
Guess I'll die.
We've talked about it, like,
Yeah.
but that's not gonna happen. Like, it'll other things have to come to light beforehand.
hmm
Does Annie know where her previous sleeve is?
I would assume it was fucking dead, and so it was in the morgue, and then it was gotten rid of. I hate that you had to bring that up. I hate that that's a question I have to ask. I hate that.
I have a question.
What's your question?
Do abbreviations count in futuristic Scrabble?
We are not talking about that. I can barely play now Scrabble. I don't think I could do futuristic Scrabble. My brain doesn't work that fast.
I can't play that Stack'ems thing.
The fuck is that?
It's Scrabble, but you put the letters on top of the other
Oh,
letters.
fuck
Yeah.
that noise.
The other
Fuck
words.
that noise.
Yeah, it's
Absolutely
hard.
not. Fuck that. That was a random question,
What?
Lance.
I just,
He's a random man sometimes.
Hudson's not here. We'll just say that they count. It's fine.
No.
Angel can't tell you otherwise
Angel's
anymore.
not here to tell me otherwise. Hudson's not here. Abbreviations totally count in futuristic Scrabble.
I feel like you've probably asked Angel that before and she told you no, and now you're like, well, doesn't matter now.
Wait, do we have access to holographic Scrabble if Angel is gone?
We've always had it, but abbreviations didn't count.
Yeah, but if she's the AI running the thing, doesn't she run the holographic board games?
No, it runs on batteries.
Okay.
No, it doesn't. Are you fucking kidding me?
Also, who runs your video games? Are they like archaic? Are they like console games, or are they attached to the system in the hotel? Have you lost your video games?
Oh shit. Oh shit. Kiv bringing in the important questions.
Yeah, those are the important questions. Oh my god.
What was the quirk I said for Annie earlier?
You got drunk.
You
at a
just kind of.
wedding.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
right. I did think of something else.
You drink at weddings. That's what we found out.
No,
Yeah,
Annie
Gannett didn't
drank.
tell us theirs either.
It's true.
Gannett's an asshole. He doesn't need another quirk. He's a dick and he does drugs.
Damn.
Okay, here's my
Like
quirk.
everybody in my high school.
Gannett has hobbies other than being a prick. The
Is
end.
it torturing puppies?
How dare you?
Your dad
Andy.
tortures people, you torture puppies.
It's not puppies, it's kids.
Thank you.
Well, you brought up that Gannett swims. Does he like what else does he do?
Are you so interested in my life?
You
Because
know,
that's the question.
Weirdo. He does do other things.
Wow.
He has a lot of like, I guess you
This-
could call them hobbies. His family's very like large and prestigious, so they were all tutored very vigorously. He does play a lot of instruments. He prefers certain ones over others. He does enjoy music.
What's
so
Gannett's
sorry.
definition of music? That's an important question.
Classical.
Gah.
Ska.
Ah. Sekre just said, if I don't consider them as a person, it isn't murder. I mean, if that was the case, every murderer would have gotten away with it.
I did think of something I could say that would make more sense as a quirk or a thing that no one knows about Annie, but I don't know if you want me to say it, DB.
Send it to me privately real quick. If you can.
Yes,
Talk
I can.
about
Give me a second.
Everybody keeping secrets. Jeez.
It hasn't come up. It hasn't been relevant.
Oh. Only if you want to.
I mean, I think it's better than it's juicier than getting drunk at a wedding.
That's fair. Also, I don't know how it would impact the story at this point. So if you want to tell them, yeah.
Yeah, it's not relevant. I mean,
Yep.
so Annie is adopted.
oh,
Oh.
She has good parents, guys. Come
Yeah.
on. They're good parents. She's just adopted.
Are they still alive
Yes, they are.
for now?
Everything was fine for Annie. Her life was great until she got fucking
He was
murdered.
okay, and then
And he was okay. And then
Then she flew too close to the sun.
no, she ran too far from her partner.
So you're saying that she was okay until she got hit by a smooth criminal?
Yes, that is exactly it.
Yeah, her partner who got weighed down by his office supplies.
well, it was a pleasure.
God. But yeah, any last questions, thoughts, theories? Ooh, that's something. Who done it, guys?
I already told you my suspicions.
Yeah, you think everybody did it.
Anybody at this table is possible suspect.
so my original thought was that it's Gannett's father.
Okay.
Right.
This was before the videos were found,
Okay.
and I felt like I gave some pretty hard arguments on why I thought that.
Yes.
Now I'm kind of thinking it's Gannett's older brother.
older brother.
Hmm.
The one who tried to marry Irina?
Uh-huh.
Why?
I'm gonna keep that to myself.
Okay. Can you tell the DM
Later.
in a message?
Later.
Okay. Okay.
Later, Slater.
Ominous.
Interesting. Okay.
And then my last suspicion is that it's Boss.
Eric, really?
Hmm.
I think he definitely has something to do with it. So I think that there may be more than one person involved here, for sure. Either that or they are very quickly resleeving. So it's got to be someone with some pull, some abilities at their disposal to be able to do things.
See,
Second
I
thinks
feel
it's
like it
Kiv.
was. It's.
Anyway, go ahead.
I don't.
Lance,
I
sorry.
don't think it's Kiv. Kiv's not on my radar right now.
I mean, impressive that he blew himself up.
At this point, I am a little suspicious that it might be Candace or that Candace might be like an accomplice.
Who's to say? I really do like all these theories. Like, and at any point I could just be like, oh, never mind, it's this one. I wouldn't do that. I know exactly who it is.
Addie, my roommate, who also watches the show, came up with a really good suggestion. I explained this to you, DB, already, and we've already refuted it. But the idea was, what if the person that was tortured and re-sleeved into Blair's current clone was not Blair, and that Blair is actually fine and the accomplice to Jaeger?
I was wondering.
But we have confirmed that it's Blair in that slave.
Yes, you have.
That has been refuted.
So the thing is with that as well is I think even if there's like a stack in a body, you can bring them into
VR.
VR, yes. And she looks like Blair, sounds like Blair, must be Blair.
Yeah.
And honestly, I'll say that
there's probably a way to check the DHF too.
There is 100%, and it's Blair in the DHF. But yeah. Kaz, what's your theory?
I don't know. I have so many. Like, there's just
tell me all of them.
Nobody,
I got to know.
There's so many people with dirty hands. Like, they're just gonna have to figure out.
I mean, I just showered. My hands are clean.
I don't know.
If Cleary wants to see it. What do you mean? I want to see the world burn.
I mean, don't you?
If you were the killer and you blew yourself up, you literally wanted to see the world burn.
It's a good theory.
I'm also not past the idea that maybe it was Miranda, or that Miranda is an accomplice as well somehow.
I have one theory that I don't like, so I was holding it back.
What's that?
Dr. Irina.
I have considered that as well. I don't know how.
So what I'm hearing is you suspect everybody except for no one has mentioned Elizabeth Barnett. No one has mentioned Tattoo Guy.
What do you mean no one's mentioned Elizabeth Barnett? Every episode.
I'm in right here. Oh, also Kaz is frozen. There they are. Face of Kaz frozen was great though. Oh, they're frozen again. Oh
no.
We lost them.
Oh.
There you are.
Oh my gosh. Is it okay?
You're good.
Audio.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was I nearly lost my mind. It froze right after you were like, so it sounds like you suspect everyone except and then it just went out.
I said
I was
except for Elizabeth Barnett and Tattoo Guy. But also no one has mentioned Kiv's dad.
I didn't think Kiv's dad was in the picture.
Kiv's dad is around. That's why he still had a sleeve left.
I have said.
I assumed that there was like
every
that they were
single
separated
episode.
or something. I don't know.
They are.
They are separated, yes.
I also I think maybe this is just how she was played, but going back and listening to what happens when Kiv wakes up in episode 1 and Candace is just so chill about it, like she knew it was going to happen. That's what's tipping me off. I don't know. And then the fact
chill.
that
I talked to her already. She's clear.
I fucking hate you so much.
It can't be my sister. I already talked to her. She said she didn't do it. It's fine.
Kiv, shut the fuck up. That's going. You're going to be the one to get Annie to tell you to shut the fuck up.
I am
not
so
down.
ready for it. Yes, Kiv has a dad. It still takes 2 to tango in the in the new world of Altered Carbon. I mean, I guess I guess you could get artificially inseminated, but
Yeah, they probably have plenty of money to fucking do it.
Meths,
Yeah.
100%. The rest of you fucking do
But
not.
he was a meth.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying.
Yeah, credit cards weren't even a thing. We just looked at people and they, gave us what we wanted. That's how math works, right? That's how it worked when I was younger. I don't know. Then I got kicked out of the house, and I had to fucking be a criminal just to survive.
You didn't have to. You just did it. God.
You say that like it's a bad thing, kid.
Shut up, Mom. You don't know who I am.
That's who I'm gonna cosplay as next season. I'm gonna be
Oh,
Kiv's mom,
God.
Elizabeth Barnett. It's gonna be very important in this season.
How I feel about that?
I don't even know if she will be.
She's been important every single episode.
Just because Kiv keeps mentioning how much he hates his mom. Kiv has mommy issues. He has parental
when it's not relevant
issues.
at all. There's at least once or twice.
How's your day going?
Yeah.
I fucking hate my mom.
No. There was literally a conversation in one of the middle episodes, somewhere 4 or 5 or something, where we're talking to Kiv, and I think I asked him a question. He goes, my name's not Kiv, right? I'm actually Logan. I'm from the north. I'm from the area. Blah blah blah. And I'm like, that is not the question I asked you. Where the hell did this come from?
Be an asshole.
Amuse and
Talking-
deflect.
Talking to Kiv is like trying to hold on to a flopping, slippery fish.
That's why it's so much fun to have him around.
No, it's not.
The conversations, especially
Take the
when he's
fish.
drunk, is fantastic.
Take the fish and yeet it back into the water.
I also
Your
love
God
the
is
fact
merciful.
that I don't know when Joe says something if it's Joe forgetting something, or if it's Kiv being Kiv. So I have messaged Joe multiple times going, "Are you sure?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, I know it's this." And I'm like, "Okay."
Absolute enigma.
And other times I'm like, oops, nope, I forgot. What was my
But-
sister's name?
Okay, I have a question. If D&D rules applied in this game, what character out of all of the characters, which one character would you cast Zone of Truth on?
Kiv. 100%
No
Kiv.
hesitation.
That's from your storyteller.
I think
If
that's
only
the
just to get him to
universal
talk
answer.
straight for 5 minutes.
That doesn't force him to actually talk. I think if he realized that he was like liar, liar all of a sudden, he would just stop
Yes.
talking.
Good.
It would be zone of silence at that point.
Good. 2 birds, 1 stone.
It is bad that your storyteller was like, Kiv, obviously Kiv. It's always Kiv.
NPCs count.
Yeah, always.
Gosh, I don't know. There's so many options.
I mean, you get the spell more than once.
True. So let's just cast on everyone. It's fine.
Who's your top 3? How about that?
Yeah. I agree with what Joe just said. Jaeger's up there.
Yeah, Jaeger, Elizabeth, and
Order.
Oh, interesting.
Tell us your shit, Order. Tell us your shit.
No one's asked. They just assumed that he's,
I think Hudson
The
would be the other
quirky-
person that I would do.
Oh, really?
We don't know a lot about Hudson.
You haven't asked.
Hudson's accused of attempting to murder my mother.
Oh, and she said she was framed.
Zone
Yep.
of truth on that. I want to know
If
What
she was
really
actually
happened?
framed.
True.
what's your side of the story? What happened? And if it's Zone of Truth, we know that that's what happened according to Hudson's point of view.
Fair. You could always ask.
I could.
That requires
That's-
talking to each other.
That's also the thing is we haven't really been able to just like sit down and get along like we were talking about earlier.
I'm going to give you that because some things are going to take time to get researched and everything like that. I feel bad that I haven't given you that, but
There's been a lot of shit going on.
It made sense with the time crunch that we had.
yes, and it
Mhm.
still makes sense because you're still in that time crunch.
Mhm.
Not so much a time crunch now, but you're gonna have more things that you have to look into for Amalia because she's gonna be like,
She's not gonna just immediately believe me?
"Fuck no, you lying sack of
would
shit."
Why does nobody believe Kiv? I wonder.
You straight lied to her in her car. And I want you to know that Amalia doesn't hire people to beat other people's asses. She will do it herself.
Because she's a strong, independent woman who can kick your ass.
Yes. Especially when you've straight lied to her face. So now she has to talk to you. And if you lie to her face again,
Why do I have this sneaking suspicion that Kiv is going to be the first one slapped in season 2?
she was the first one slapped in season 1.
Was he?
Didn't Amalia slap you?
No.
Oh, shit.
Shred.
Amalia didn't actually hit him.
Amalia should have. But I think
She
at that
imagined
time,
it.
There's limited room in the car.
well, and at that time I was like, oh, I don't know if I want to.
He did get slapped by an explosion. Thank you, Sacrane.
So did he got bitch slapped by that explosion. So did Hudson too.
She survived it at least. Why are we hydrating?
I'm out of water.
Same.
All right, well, hydrate when you get off.
Hydrate or dihydrate.
Finished my Capri Sun.
I appreciate you guys so much. This has been a great story. You guys have done it's a clusterfuck of a story, but
It's
a
going
fun
pretty
one.
well.
It's going pretty well. I've managed to keep you on track a bit by throwing shit at you. There have been times where you guys did something that I was like, I was not prepared.
Oh, like going to the warehouse?
Yeah, I was not prepared for that at all.
You did really well.
I'm used to having to improv shit.
Good scene.
But that was also the thing with that was I wanted Annie to go there. I wanted her to go in there. I wanted that conflict and I wanted that stress. Obviously she did not. So part of me sitting there with Annie trying to decide if she wanted to go there was me being like, how can I justify this?
Well, that was another thing that I liked is that line between Annie and Order when he said it doesn't matter if it's right or wrong. It just depends on how bad you want to know the truth.
Yeah. How badly do you want answers?
Yeah.
So, yeah, and that hit her on a nerve from like her before she died too.
So sorry, Sakurine just goes, you were not prepared for that? It looked like you had it prepared. I did not. I hadn't. There have been so many. Okay, you guys going to the area? Not prepared.
Oh, I'm sure.
I mean, I expected Ganna to go because Papa was pissed. But to have 3 of you go to the area? 3. No, didn't expect that at all. I also like the chaos. If you guys ever just go off on a tangent, I'm just over here like, let it happen. And then if I have to get you back on track, I will. But I don't think I've ever railroaded any of you.
I don't think you've had to, really.
No.
It's all flowed
Except-
really well.
Actually, I've railroaded twice. Amalia showed up because fucking Kiv didn't come like she said.
That's not railroad. That's consequences of decisions.
True. And then Gannett getting a call from Papa was kind of to get back up to the area.
I feel like that's also a little bit of the consequences of his own actions.
It is. That's how I like to. So maybe I don't know what railroading is.
Railroading is when the party suggests, oh well, we might go do this thing, and then something in the clouds literally says you can't fucking do that and pushes them the other way.
Okay, yeah, I haven't done that.
I have literally had a DM do that.
I have not done that to you guys. Sakurane did just say, have you had to scrap a story plan because of these fuckers? No. Nope. Have not. Not yet. I don't think it'll happen.
Yet.
There's
Unless
still
you guys-
season 2.
Unless you guys just royally fuck up and get yourselves killed, I don't see it happening.
TPK.
Run head on at the SeaTac.
Do you want to hear the alternate endings of season 1?
What do you mean the alternate endings?
Yes.
There were alternate endings.
Yeah, if we'd figured out the virus stuff and like.
Yeah, obviously.
Yes, definitely. Give us those sweet, sweet alternate endings. The extra content, bonus content.
I was gonna have SeaTac show up.
My favorite.
That's not gonna happen, Joe. Jesus.
Can't blame the guy for trying.
There would have, so the planning for something like that would have had to have happened way before now. Anyway. So SeaTac was gonna show up and we were gonna end with them trying to arrest Hudson and then question all of you. Fair.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
The hotel was gonna explode.
So that's what I was worried about. What I thought was going to happen with that camera was I thought that the camera was going to send data back to whoever the fuck, assumingly the killer, and he was going to attack the hotel and have it blow up or something to that effect.
Yes.
With the murder board inside.
Yes.
But I didn't tell you that because I didn't want to give you that idea.
So that
I would
idea,
like to rage.
I'm gonna tell you this. That idea could still happen. Just depends on what happens next. Let's see what else could have happened. It could have ended with just like, oh, you all getting one step closer to finding out who did it.
Entering the room, would we actually have gotten to see what's in the room this season, or was that definitely a season 2 thing?
That is definitely a season 2 thing. Because so the thing is if Angel wasn't gone, it was still going to be very difficult for you guys to get into the room. But I don't want to tell you what's in the room yet because
You can't. Yeah,
I can't tell you. But you working on your warrant, trying to go through like these protocols of how you would search a place might cause her system to be like, okay, well, you're the law, you have the proper paperwork, you could get in.
which is kind of what I was hoping for.
Yes. But now it doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
It does, but now you don't have like an AI actually physically standing in your way.
Right.
Those were like my 3-ish ones. Some of them way more dramatic. And you guys just got the one that
It was still pretty damn dramatic.
oh no, 100%. And I'm so glad because I wanted season 1 to end dramatically, and this was the most dramatic one there could have been, because even if the hotel had been it may have not done enough to like take the building down kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's a fucking huge building.
Well, yeah, and that and the fact that we only one of us can re-sleeve, and like taking out any of us would have taken us out.
It would not have had it be that kind of damage. Like it would not have been the same kind of planned thing that happened at the bar.
Mm-hmm.
Mainly because kind of rushed. But we'll see. Maybe the hotel will blow up at the end of season 2.
Just love destroying me, don't you?
A little bit.
We're just gonna have nothing left by the end of this show.
No. It's
I
fine.
could always go back to mommy.
Didn't have much to begin with, though. I mean,
Wait, who's mommy? What?
He has a mother. I've already talked to you about this.
Oh,
now I want to know about this.
No.
I'm concerned.
no, it's
Zone of Truth on Order.
there's a lot of things that have come up that people have been like, hey, I want to do this. And I'm like, well, I'm not gonna tell you no. Like, I'm not a DM that's gonna be like, absolutely not. The only thing that I said no to was being a really old meth or being an AI. Because could you imagine if you were the AI of the hotel and I had to take you the fuck out?
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, please do it.
Viv, Joseph. Okay, I'm just gonna tell you what Joe has said to me directly. He goes, scrap the entire season 1 and make Kiv the bad guy. Tongue stick out face. And he's like, and then I said, I've not told you no. And he says, and being the bad guy. The amount of planning before season 1 that I would have had to have done for one of you to actually have been the killer. And then to keep that on the down low through several seasons.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way I'd be able to pull that off. I'd be spotted right off the bat. They already suspect me. And I'm not even the bad guy.
I mean, I have a game in mind, probably after this one, where I want one of my players to be a bad guy.
Well, now I can't be me because I've already expressed my interest.
Star knows about it. We've talked about
Put
it a
in my
few times.
resume.
It would be a random draw. Like I would have my players know who I trusted, put their name in a random drawing thing, and then been like, okay, it's you. This is what we're doing. Maybe after Anthropocene. Future stories. But yeah. So it is 11:30. We have thoroughly fucked around for two-ish hours.
But it was good. We learned things.
Yeah.
You did learn things. You learned that I will take everything away from order.
Without a second fucking thought.
No. Listen, if the hotel had done that, Angel would have been okay.
Yeah, but also there's a bunch of people living in the hotel and it's Order's like big thing to keep these people safe.
Oh yeah.
So, I mean, Order's already out for blood because of this fucker.
Yeah, it's true. True.
If he hurt anybody in his hotel, he'd be going guns blazing. Just saying.
I mean, technically they did hurt somebody in your hotel.
I mean, you did, and guns are gonna go blazing come season 2.
If you can find out who the killer is.
Doesn't matter who the killer is. Guns are gonna go
Doesn't
blazing.
it? A little bit.
Find out in season 2 of Anthropocene.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. If you like what we're doing, please consider becoming a patron. You can also pick up all of the posters that are behind Joe except for one. We will be back in January for a oh my god. And we will be back end of January, I think.
25th? We talked
Hey,
about it. I don't know what.
If it's the 25th, does that mean that Anthropocene and NA by Night? Okay. So.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's still on
18th.
opposite weeks.
Yes. Yeah, because that's Pretty Crafty is still on that Tuesday. But yes, thank you everybody for joining us. Go over to the Discord, talk theories with these crazy asses. I will not confirm or deny. If you also follow us on all social medias, that is the Nerd Asylum on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. Remember that on the 1st of January, our Kickstarter goes live for DrowlaCon 2022. We're hoping to raise money to have this convention. Looking at you, COVID variants. Get the fuck out of here. Anyway, but join us for a weekend of shenanigans.
That is our new tagline.
So
Safe.
many.
Safe shenanigans.
All of this, but in person.
I don't know if that's going to be a thing. I know y'all
No,
are like,
just our shenanigans.
oh, okay, because I know y'all were like, hey, we should do a live show. I don't know if I am mentally prepared for that.
Well, that's why you got like 6 months.
I don't know if my nerves will let me be prepared for that.
Fair.
But yeah, anyway, thanks everybody. We'll see you in the new year. Have a great night.
Until the next time, stay nerdy, friends.
Bye.
Yeet.
Eat the stream.